Hi, I'm Tracy from Cook Quilt Crochet and I'm going to show you how to make a super quick and delicious gluten-free, egg-free date and cardamom loaf. First of all, you'll need to preheat your oven to 180 degrees and I'm using an Australian cup measure, which is 250 mils for a cup. You may need to check that. First of all, we put 1 cup of desiccated coconut into a bowl, followed by 1 heaped cup of gluten-free self-raising flour. Any brand that you use will be fine. Just make sure it's a heaped, nicely rounded cup. Add to that 1 loosely packed cup of brown sugar. If you pack this too hard, the loaf will be very sweet, and it's quite sweet to start with, so you don't want to overdo the brown sugar. Add to that 1 heaped teaspoon of cardamom and 1 cup of chopped dates. Now you need to mix this together to make sure all the brown sugar lumps have been broken up and are well incorporated into the flour, and also to make sure that the dried fruit hasn't stuck together, because you don't want to get a big sticky lump of all the dates in one big sticky mess. Also, by mixing it now, you're incorporating the flour around the date pieces, which should help to keep it suspended in the loaf rather than all sinking to the bottom. Now you need to add 3/4 of a cup of milk. I'm using A2 cow's milk. You can use regular milk. You can use soy milk. I've made soy milk ones lots of times. They turn out lovely. Almond milk is delicious if you have some. Makes a really lovely loaf. If you're using soy or almond milk, then this loaf is also dairy-free because there's no other butter or dairy products. Give it a mix. It won't take very long. You just want to incorporate all the ingredients and make sure that there's no dry spots. Now you need a loaf tin. I'm using a non-stick loaf tin which I've sprayed with some cooking spray. This particular loaf tin is wider than the regular loaf tins that you can buy here in Australia, so the loaf won't rise as high as usual. But I don't mind because it means that it's evenly cooked, and for those of you who have tried gluten-free and egg-free baking before, generally the things that are lower profile have more of a chance of staying together than the high profile cakes. Also, this being lower means that it cooks evenly quite quickly all the way through. You're going to put this in the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes, depending on your oven. You can check it at the end. It needs to be nice and golden at the top. Once it's baked, you leave it on a cake tin to rest for about 5 minutes before you put it out onto a cake rack. These are 3 cakes I made in about 10 minutes. So we've got the date and cardamom on the left, a mixed fruit one in the middle, and a cranberry and white chocolate on the right. This is the cranberry and white chocolate. It was delicious. There are videos for these other cakes also that you can watch. These freeze really well, so it's worth making a few at one time and freezing them for later. And this is with our butter spread, which we also have a video for. We use this all the time and it's delicious. Thanks for watching. For more gluten-free, wheat-free and egg-free recipes, check out my blog. Thanks!